The universe only responds to emotional energy. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Well, for you, it means everything. And if you truly understand it and apply this profound principle, I kid you not, your life will shift so tremendously. Imagine for a second, if you will, if there were two homeless men. Picture two homeless men, or imagine that you are driving and you get off the exit somewhere and you see two homeless men standing. Okay? Let's say guy number one, he's standing like this. Now, guy number one, don't get it twisted. His overall objective is to receive some type of blessing or some type of funds so that he can take care of getting food or water or shelter or whatever the case may be. This is his objective. So you pass him and he's standing there like this. Okay? Guy number two. Guy number two is on the side and he's like this. Now, I don't know about you, but I know me. The guy that has a more higher chance of getting a blessing from me will be the guy with the sign. But wait for a minute. If both of these guys have the same objective, which is to receive a blessing, what makes guy number two with the sign, who's making the gesture as if he's hungry, what makes him more likely to get the blessings from the public? I'll tell you what it is. It is his emotional energy. Think about this, you guys. Really think about this for a minute, okay? Because if you get this, I promise you, you're going to have some tremendous things happen in your life. I promise you. The universe only responds to emotional energy. So guy number two, who's holding the sign, making the gestures as if he's hungry, the only thing that he is doing is exuding and exerting energy. And this is like a real life analogy. I'm pretty sure most of you have been in this situation before. It is almost impossible for you to pass by the guy that has a sign that makes the gesture as if he's hungry. It is almost impossible for you not to lend him $5 or $10, $20 or a leftover plate or a bottle of water. It is almost impossible because the energy that he exudes, the energy that he is exemplifying, it is almost impossible for that energy not to radiate towards you and for you to act accordingly. What is acting accordingly? Going in your pocketbook, going in your wallet, and giving at an opportunity that you feel the need to give. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. When you embody the energy, when you embody the person that you desire to be. This is what happens when you become that higher version or whatever version of yourself that you desire to be. Okay? Because here's the thing. The person that you desire to be, your desired goal or that desired outcome that you aspire, it is not something to be chased. Okay? Your desired goal is not to be chased. Your desired goal is for you to embody. Really get this, ladies and gentlemen. And I posted a picture last night on my page, and a lot of you resonated with it. And it said, you do not work to your desired goal, you work from your desired goal. Ladies and gentlemen, when you exude the energy of the person that you desire to be, the universe works relentlessly to shape your reality according to that energy. This isn't a 50-50 chance. This is the law, okay? Period. And a lot of people, they talk about the law of manifestation or the law of attraction, the law of attraction. Where here's the thing, 98% of people do not understand the law of attraction. In fact, most people are not aware that the law of attraction isn't a law. The law of attraction is the secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration, okay? The law of attraction is not the primary law. And if you ask most people, hey, what do you know about the law of attraction? Most people will tell you, oh man, I have affirmations all day. I do affirmations all day. I speak what I want into, I try to speak what I want into existence. Well, let me tell you something. Words without feelings is like seeds without soil. They cannot grow. And most people, this is why most people have this preconceived notion that manifestation is some theory or some woo-woo. But let me tell you something. Manifestation is probably one of the most potent creations and ability that God has blessed this universe and us as humans the ability with. Period. So I say this to say manifesting isn't sitting down just saying or asking the universe or asking God what you want. Let me tell you something. You're going to be asking for a very long time because that is not the way it works. Not only is there a real ever greater science to what actual manifestation is, the neuropsychology side of it, which I teach at my grand seminars that I highly recommend a lot of you guys get in contact with me because the ever greater science to manifestation will blow your mind and make it so much easier and possible for you guys to truly achieve your desired outcome. Plain and simple, okay? The universe only responds to emotional energy. Plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. I was having a conversation with a guy the other day, and he was telling me about how he wanted to be more involved in his kid's life. He was telling me how he wanted to start going to get a physical bond with them, that he was tired of just texting and talking on the phone. And he said something as we was talking. He said, well, yeah, Drinkas, I'm planning to do this. And I said, first and foremost, extract and delete the word planning. I say, stop saying planning to do something and say, I'm going to do this. He was like, well, yeah, that's what I mean. I said, no, don't say what you don't mean. Only say what you mean and mean what you say. Because when you change the words, it changes the feeling. So he was like, yeah, you're right. I said, no, I know that I'm right, but say it. He said, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to be more involved in my kids' life. I said, now, at that very moment that you just said that, automatically a energy is activated. A certain energy is catalyzed within you, and it makes you almost feel obligated to get it done. Okay? This is what's so amazing. This is why I say words create thoughts, thoughts create feelings, and invariably feelings create what you demonstrate, okay? Here's the problem with most people that don't understand how this works, okay? And I don't know too much of anything, you guys, but I've had tremendous success in my life, still having tremendous success in my life by the grace of God. I'm thankful. But it wasn't until I truly understood this, okay? Because I was that same person that thought, oh, manifesting is just, just asking for what you want and hoping that it'll come to you. That is utterly erroneous, okay? Here's the thing with most people. So here you have a person, okay? Let's just say this is you, okay? This is you. And let's just say you have a curious face. Let's just say you have this curious face. Here's what most people do, ladies and gentlemen. This is why the majority of people live a life of lack, scarcity, and fear. This is why most people truly do not have no type of awareness that they truly can create the life that they also desire. This isn't theory. This isn't something made up. This is reality, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Here's what most people do. People have, well, let me move this over here. Let's just say this is you. Here's what happened. Here's what goes on with most people. People have thoughts of money, wealth, good health, better relationships. These are all thoughts. This is what happens. This is what most people do. These thoughts come across a person's mind. They think about it. Oh, I really would like some money. Man, I want some money. Man, I want some more money. Within 10 seconds, they do not entertain the thought. They do not entertain the idea with long enough. So automatically when they think it, it evacuates. Wealth. Man, that's a big house. Man, I would love a house like that. I would love a house like that. Within 5 seconds, it's out of their mind and they're back thinking their conscious, futile thoughts of whatever, right? Good health. The thought comes in their mind, okay? Man, she has a nice body. Or, man, his abs are real. I would love my abs like that. Within 5 seconds, it leaves. Better relationships. The thought enters, man, I think I want to start treating this girl way better. Or I think I'm ready to marry this woman. The thought enters, within 5 seconds, it exits. Why is this so important, Adrikas? Here's why this is so important. Because thoughts that are not over-obsessed, thoughts that you do not emotionally entertain intensely and long enough will never make a shift in your actions. Just thinking about something is futile, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what most people do. They just think about the things that they want. They just think about the relationship they want. They see these mansions, they see these houses that they are not even aware of. They can actually acquire these things. That's the crazy part about it. People look at these things and aspects of life as if it's far-fetched or it's impossible. The problem with most of you, you do not entertain these type of thoughts long enough to strike an emotional desire. And here's the thing. Most people, they know how to entertain thoughts long enough, but watch this. The thoughts that they keep in their mind, the images that they hold in their mind, the ideas that they hold in their mind and the thoughts that they entertain are the absolute, all of the wrong thoughts. The ideas that people hold in their mind, the ideas that people do entertain are utterly erroneous. They're filled with lack, fear, scarcity, and limitations. Let me tell you something. Get this, ladies and gentlemen, okay? The moment that you guys develop a strong desire, remember what I tell you, okay? Please remember this, ladies and gentlemen. Words without feelings is like seeds without soil. They cannot grow, okay? The universe only responds to emotional energy. Merely thinking about something is futile. Futile means useless. So this is why I have this just despise outlook when people say, oh, just think positive. Just thinking positive isn't and never will be the answer. Trust me. Over obsessed over what you desire. See the person that you desire to be and become that person now. My message will not change, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing for habits. Okay. Same thing with habits. There is a ever greater science to habits. Neuroplasticity, neural pathways, synaptic connections. All of this I get so in detail for you guys in a whole nother environment, of course. But for you guys, really get this. Habits that you want to develop, the only habits that you develop are the habits that you somehow have a strong emotional energy for. Habits that you want to delete. Most habits have the probability of being deleted if you have a strong enough feeling for your why. So it stands to reason that the reason why most people do not receive the things, the lifestyle, the circumstances, the situations that they also desire is because they're just thinking about them. Ladies and gentlemen, your desired goal is not something that you chase. It is something that you currently embody. It is something that you must exude. You have to exude the energy from deep within. You have to exude the energy of the person that you desire to be. Because what happens is, and you will notice it, I promise you. When you embody the person that you desire to be, when you embody the way that you see yourself walking, when you embody the way you see yourself talking, the way you see yourself dressing, the way you see yourself spending your free time, when you embody that being, the universe has no choice but to shape your reality according to that. Plain and simple. Ladies and gentlemen, the key is to work from the upside down and the inside out. No other way. I pray this message may be a blessing to you guys. A drink is cold, breath. Until next time. Thank you.